Hey guys, my name's Max. I work for 230 and this is the car that I run around in most of the time. So it's a Chop 200, it's got a MFI canopy on it, Icon suspension, wedge tail roof rack, method wheels, Toyo tyres, so yeah, it does the job pretty well. And then on the roof rack we've got a Sabre Max and a Falcon Extreme 270. So they work really well together because the awning wraps around the rear, so you've got the zippered entry hole for your ladder to go up into the tent, and then inside the Sabre Max there's heaps of room because it's got the X-frame, so ventilation up the front, built-in power, and I can keep all my bedding in it. So that's a brand new tent and awning that we've thrown on for this weekend to come away. So it's my first time using it and yeah, absolutely loving it. So I've been working at 230 for about 3 years now. I've grown up camping, especially here on the Murray. So yeah, it's been pretty cool so far.
Whose chair is this? I'm Sarah from 230 and this is my vehicle, the Nissan Y62. So on the Y62 we've got full suspension setup, the rear step, 35-inch tyres, front bull bar, doesn't have a loud exhaust. Got to go back to Andrew to get that. It's set up on the wedge tail roof rack. We've got the Panther 2000 rooftop tent on the top, ideal for families, you know, mum, dad and 2 young kids. Or if it's just the 2 of you, it gives you a very generous king-size bed. We've teamed it up with the Falcon Pro awning there, ideal for vehicles that have lift-up tailgates because it doesn't have that rear arm, so perfect for your Y62s, your Toyota 200 and 300 series. Love it.
Hi, my name's Sal. I'm part of the 230 team. Behind me is the Jeep Gladiator 23 model. It's my latest rig, coming down from Iran. At the moment it's running a 3-inch lift, some BP remote reses. Got a smart cap canopy on the rear and an operate animal bar at the front. On track's done a fair bit of the work with the snorkel and the lights that you see at the front. At the moment it's running the Yowie Slim, our new tent. That'll run for a couple of more weeks and then we'll swap that out, as we do swap out for the shows. But it's quite a comfortable tent. Slept in it last night and very impressed. The Yowie Slim is our new release. It's a slimline tent, lighter weight than our current Yowie. It's got a lower profile ABS lid, suited for the back of dual cabs or utes, so keep them below your roof line. At the moment we've got it on top of the smart cap. It will also work on top of the canopy. The feature on this particular tent now is that the ladder is removable, so that reduces about 7 kilos on the overall weight of the tent. Yeah, on the passenger side I'm running the Falcon Pro awning, the 270. Works well with this setup at the moment. Yeah, and we've recently introduced the Extreme 6 arm as well. Yeah, so at the moment we're on the Murray. It's the middle of winter here in Victoria. And we've chosen the Murray for this trip because we know we're going to get clear skies. The weather in Melbourne's been pretty ordinary for the last couple of weeks. Come here quite often. It's a nice relaxing spot. Yeah.
G'day guys, Andrew from On Track. I'm here today with the guys from 230, showing them my car and showing you guys my car. It's a Nissan Patrol Y62 that we've done a dual cab chop, coupled that with a Mitts alloy tray and some of the best rooftop and awning gear on the market, realistically. 230, you know, one of the leaders in the market with some of the technologies that they're using. We've coupled that to produce what we think is probably one of Australia's best 6-wheel drive patrols. We started adding all the accessories, you know, bits and pieces, wheels, tyres, all our billet gear underneath the car. We started with Razzler front bar, modified that a little bit to our own customisation, put a giggle pin winch in that, synthetic rope, air brake free spools, steady lighting. We did a custom paint job on the whole car, so it was a cab off job. Moving further down, Mitts alloy. We shipped the car off to Newcastle. They did their thing and it came back looking like a complete car almost. On the roof, Sabre rooftop tent and a 270 awning. Product, can't complain about it. And regardless whether it be this build or other builds that we put through the shop, everything just works seamlessly and comes together really well. Customers are really happy. There's great support from the guys.
Hi, I'm Ian from 230. Behind me we've got one of our show cars, the Ram 1500. This car we use a lot for the shows and also getting out and about. So what it does, with all our platforms and all our vehicles, we can swap the rooftops in and out for the different models. On this show car we run 2 rooftop tents, the Sabre and the Panther 1600. Mounted on the 1500 Ram we've also got the Falcon Extreme awning, which has got the rear entry, enabling you to go through it up into the Sabre. As you can see, there's a difference in the profile of the 2 tents. The advantage of the Panther is it's a side entry and doesn't take up as much room on your vehicle. Advantage of the Sabre is a lower profile, but has a rear entry and then takes up more room on your roof. The Ram's got a 2-inch lift with all the electrics on there that keeps all, when we're doing this filming, charged. One of the advantages of having the Ram with 2 rooftop tents on it, I can go away with the family, with Sarah and myself in the back and Tom in the front.
My name's Troy, I'm a photographer and I've been brought along with the 23-0 crew to document this trip. They have kindly lended me their Raptor Ranger with the Sabre light pour on top, a brand new rooftop tent they've just released, and a Sabre 270 awning. It's actually only my second time ever sleeping in a rooftop tent, and I can tell you that the Sabre light pour was amazing to sleep in. We're camped on the banks of the beautiful Murray River here. I've never camped here, but waking up this morning, up high, opening the window, looking at the Murray River out from the rooftop tent was just an awesome experience. Being a Queenslander, the crew from 23-0 were very worried about me being too cold. So they hooked me up with one of their Arctic sleeping bags, which is a -15 rated sleeping bag, which I thought was over the top, but I was honestly warm. At one point I got a little bit too warm. I had to take my jumper off, and I just honestly, the sleeping bag being so plush and nice, coupled with the roominess of the rooftop tent and the good mattress, I was in heaven. I don't know if I want to give the car back. I might just drive it back to Queensland. And I know this is meant to be like talking about the car. I don't know anything about the car. I just drove it here. It drove well. One thing I will mention is that I've never driven a car with a rooftop tent on the top. So I kind of did have the expectation that it would be a bit top heavy, but honestly it wasn't. There was no like wind noise from the rooftop tent. It wasn't top heavy. It drove really nice. Got here, set up in 5 minutes. It's been awesome.